Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So actually, in 1854, George Boole developed an algebraic system. It's called Boolean algebra. Then Shannon introduced a two-value Boolean algebra that is called switching algebra that represented. Okay. Anyway, this Boolean algebra is employed by the formulated by the E.V. Ennington in 1904. Okay. The main property or the important property of the Boolean algebra, this Boolean algebra is called the duality principles and states that every algebraic expression deducible from the postulates of Boolean algebra remains valid if the operators and identity elements are interchanged. So this is the keyword of the Boolean algebra. Okay, if it is valid, if the operators and identity elements are interchanged. Operator means, can you guess what are the types of operator can be interchanged?
Like, sir,
Yes.
if there is an identity like x square or something,
What are the
then it should be changed.
gates? Actually, we
Like,
discussed
if
seven
it
types of. Okay, okay. There are seven types of gates. We will discuss in the next class. There is a plus operator and the dot operator. Plus operator is used for logical OR operation, and the dot operator is used for the logical AND operation. And these operators are interchangeable. And apart from the operators and identity elements are interchanged. Okay. So here the identity elements in the Boolean algebra is nothing but 1 and 0. 1 and 0 interchangeable. Okay. So operators and identity elements both are interchanged in the Boolean algebra, and this property is called this property of the Boolean algebra is called duality property. Okay. Anyway, when I'm going to show the example, you can easily understand that. Okay. In the last line you mentioned, if we simply interchange OR and AND operators and replace ones and by zeros and zeros by ones, then it should be valid. Okay. Now we will see one by one. I think you heard about the postulates. Okay. So postulates of a mathematical system from the basic assumptions from which it is possible to deduce the rules, theorems, and properties of the system. Okay. So the rules, theorems, and properties can be deduced from these postulates. The most common postulates I'll show you. So please take a snap of this. So please take a snap of this. We will see one by one. Have you taken snap?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, what did you explain in Boolean? Sir, what did you explain in Boolean? What's the significance?
Pardon?
What's the significance of Boolean algebra? What will happen? What that
No,
inter
Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra is nothing but uh, switching algebra. Okay, it handles only the two values, and it satisfies the duality principle. The duality principle is nothing but operators and identity elements are interchangeable. For example, and the operators, I told you about operators, no? The plus operator and the dot operator and 1 and zeros are interchangeable. You can take the postulate 2a. Okay. So x plus 0 equal to x, and I am telling this plus is not a arithmetic addition. This is a logical AND operator. The meaning is logical OR operator. The meaning is different. For example, 1 plus 1, if it is arithmetic addition, what is the answer? 1 plus 1,
to
2.
2. If it is
to
logical, yes, yeah, correct. If it is logical OR operation, what is the 1 plus 1?
one.
1, sir.
1. Okay, because this is the Boolean operator. In the Boolean, we have only 1 and 0. We don't have any 2. Okay, so here the plus is nothing but logical OR operation, and dot is nothing but the logical AND operation. So please make a note. Okay, this is not arithmetic addition or the arithmetic multiplication. These are the logical operations. Okay, so x plus 0. So 0 plus anything, you will get x only. Okay, so what is the duality of this? What are the thing we have to
Sir,
do?
sir,
Yes,
what x here? I mean, what can we write the
x
values
is
of
a
x?
variable. X is a variable. It's a 1-bit variable. It can hold 1 or 0. X is a variable, and this variable is going to uh, perform logical OR with 0. Okay, you just imagine
Yes.
there is a two input OR gate, and one input of the OR gate is x, and another input of the OR gate is 0. Okay, so what is the output of the OR gate? That is x. Am I correct?
Yes.
So the duality is
Yes.
given in the right side. So which operator is given here? Plus or dot? The 2a,
Sir,
postulate 2a,
plus
plus
sir.
operator. Okay,
or up.
and this plus is replaced by the dot, or interchanged by dot, and 0 is replaced by 1. So this is the duality of this. Okay, so both are valid. So this is valid as well as this is also valid. 2.A and 2.B both are valid. So in the Boolean postulate, the dualities are valid. Then only we can use it.
Sir,
And we can, yes,
the
mm,
distributive postulate in this
pardon?
list, sir, the distributive postulate,
Mm,
the second one,
mm.
I think it is given wrong.
Which one?
The
2B or 2A?
4B, sir.
4.
4B.
Wait, I'll come. Wait. Don't worry. Wait. Now I am at 2A. Okay. I'll take 5 to 10 minutes to come at 4A. Don't worry. So postulates like alphabets. Okay. So from that we can reduce any kind of things. And this is a postulate 5. So x plus x bar equal to 1. The duality of is the plus is replaced by the dot, and 1 is replaced by the 0. Both are valid. Okay, and this is the theorem 1, and this theorem 1 can be proved with the help of the postulates and the rules. We will discuss how can we prove x plus x equal to x. Okay, and this is theorem 2. This theorem 2 also, here you can see this, the duality is available, and involution x double bar equal to x, and these the following five theorems are very important. So commutative, associative, distributive, De Morgan's, and absorption. So in the commutative, we are using two operators, and we are using two operands with one operator. Two operands, x and y are operand, and plus is the operator. So here you can see the left side I have written x plus y, the right side I can written y plus x. So this is called commutative. And next one is the associative. The difference between the commutative and the associative is, the commutative I have taken only two operands, but in the associative I have taken three operands. So x plus y plus z can be written as x plus y plus z, that is the group can be changed. But please keep it in your mind, in both commutative and associative we are using only one type of operator, either plus or dot. The duality is given here. So if I say x plus y equal to y plus x, the duality is xy equal to yx. The plus operator is replaced by the dot operator. There is no 1 and 0. The same thing. So here the group also we can change it. X, y, z can be grouped as x, y, z. And next one is the distributive. In the distributive, we are using three operands, x, y, z, with two different operators, that is dot and plus. Okay, the dot and plus. So this can be written as, if you just expand this, you will get this one. So x into y, xy. Here you just look at this. I have given one example. So 5 into 3 plus 2. What is the equivalent value? 5 into 3 plus 2? 25. So how we got the answer means 5 into 3 plus 5 into 2. So 5 is the first operand, and 3 is the second operand, and 2 is the third operand. So first operand into second operand plus first operand into third operand. The same concept here we can write it. So x dot y plus z is nothing but xy plus xz. So first operand into second operand plus first operand into third operand. So the duality of that is here which operator is there? Is there any operator x y plus z? There is an operator between x and yes.
Dot, sir.
Yeah, please make a note. The default operator is a dot operator. I can say a dot b or simply ab. Okay, if there is if the operator is absent means you should understand there is a dot operator. The default operator is a dot operator. So that's why there is a dot operator and this is replaced by the plus operator here. Okay, and this y plus is there, no, so plus operator is there and this plus operator is replaced by the dot operator. Okay, and the result xy, what is the duality of xy? X plus y, and xz can be written as x plus z. Okay, so x plus yz equal to xy plus xz, and x plus yz equal to x plus y dot, actually there is a dot operator. Okay, x plus y dot x plus z. Any doubts in the distributing?
No, sir.
Okay, now is it correct? Now it's correct. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and De Morgan's, and the De Morgan's, when we have to use De Morgan means if you have the whole bar, for example expression with the whole bar, then we can apply the De Morgan's. And there are two things you should keep it in the De Morgan's. In the LHS, if you have the true form, and the RHS you have to write it in the complement form, and vice versa. And plus is replaced by the R and vice versa. That means I am in the left side here you can see this x plus y whole bar. Now x and y are true form or complement form? So
What,
please
sir?
understand, there are two forms: true TRUE, true form, and complement form.
Yes.
If I have x, y, a, b, c, these are called true forms. And the complement form of the x, y, a, b, c are x bar, y bar, a bar, b bar, c bar. These are called complement of the x, y, a, b, c. Okay. Now tell me, in the LHS, we have the true form or the complement form?
True form.
True form.
True.
So what is the complement of that? X bar.
So,
And here you have to consider, here you have to post the operand individually, one by one. Okay, so what is the is it given true form or complement? X is true form, then x bar you have to take. Okay, in the RHS you have to take the complement of that, and here y also in true form, then you have to take the complement of that, y bar. And if you have the plus operator, and that should be replaced by the dot operator. Okay, and the duality of this x plus y whole bar is there, no? What is the duality of that? Anyone tell me? Yes, x dot y whole bar. Yes or no? X dot by whole bar. So now even in the De Morgan 5a and 5b, the difference is the 5a we use the plus operator under the bar. Actually this is the one single quote is there, no? Yes or no? So if you refer some textbook, they will use a bar operator. Have you seen the bar operator? Yes or no? X bar, Y bar.
yes, sir. Whole,
Ah,
yes,
yes.
whole bar. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. Whole bar. This is a whole bar. They use a single quote. We can use a single quote also, or we can use the bar. Okay. So in the 5a we use the plus operator, but in the 5b which operator we have used? The dot operator, because this is the duality of the. Okay, and if you apply the De Morgan, you will get the right hand side. Now x is in true form, so the complement of this x bar, and y is true form, and the complement of is y bar. In between x and y, we have the dot operator, so in the here we have to get the plus operator. Okay. Any doubts in the De Morgans? Any doubts in the De Morgans?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, we will take some example, then you can easily understand that. And last one is the absorption. Why it's called absorption? Absorption means here you look at the LHS. How many variables I'm using? The LHS. How many
Two
variables?
variables.
Two.
Two
But
variables.
yes. How many variable in the RHS?
One variable.
So one variable is left. So that's why it's called absorption. Okay. So x plus xy equal to x, and duality of that is x plus is replaced by the dot here. Actually, they didn't give the dot. I told you know, if nothing is given means there is a dot operator. Then x dot y, the duality is x plus y equal to x. Okay. So please take in the snapshot. I'll ask you question. You have to answer which postulate they used, whether postulate 2a or 2b, 5a, 5b, 4a, 4b. So this kind of things you have to say. Okay. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this? It's very easy to understand. Okay. Okay. Now anyone tell me what is the answer for the first one? A plus B plus C plus D whole bar. In the previous slide, I showed you
A bar,
De
B bar,
Morgan's
C bar, B bar, sir.
A bar. Yes, A bar.
B bar, C
A
bar,
bar
B
dot
bar.
B bar
Ah,
dot C bar dot
A bar dot B bar dot C bar dot D bar.
yes. You are correct. We can say A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, or A bar dot B bar dot C bar dot D bar. Yes, you are correct. Okay. And can you say the answer for the second question?
A
so
dot
it
B
will
bar
be
plus C bar
A
dot D bar.
dot
C bar
A dot B
dot
bar
B bar.
dot C.
A bar
Uh,
plus B whole bar plus
is it?
C bar plus C plus D
No,
whole bar.
let me I have a doubt. Uh,
Sir,
in the
A
in the in the
dot
answer, I have a doubt in the answer A or A bar. Please tell me.
A.
sir,
A.
A sir.
A.
A. What
A.
is the reason?
A,
What is the reason?
The double not.
the double
Also.
complement.
Not only
A double
yeah,
bar.
you can take A double bar, or A is given or A bar is given.
A bar.
A bar
A
is
bar. So complement is given. So if it is complement, what do we do? We have to take the true form of that. Am I correct? So A, then correct
B
A,
bar,
then
A dot
B,
dot
yes dot
A
B
dot
bar,
plus
dot
B
B
bar
bar,
plus
then
Plus
plus
C
C
dot
plus bar
D bar.
hmm,
B bar
whole
plus
bar.
B bar plus
dot
D
D
bar.
bar.
Sir.
dot D bar. Okay. So I'll show you the answer. So please note it down. So A dot B bar plus C bar dot D bar. Okay. Because A bar is given, so the complement of that is A, and B is
Sir,
given, so B bar. Let me complete. C is given, C bar, and D is given, D bar. Then which operator is given? A bar and B, plus is given, so that is replaced by the dot. And A, between B and C, dot operator is given, so that is replaced by plus. And plus is given between C plus D, and that is replaced by the dot operator. Okay. Any doubts in
yes,
this?
sir, can we write B plus C whole bar?
Which one? B plus C whole bar. Hmm? Are you asking that? No, that's wrong.
Yes,
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. But this is the final answer.
yes,
Got my point. Okay. So now, do I have any doubts in the De Morgan's if I give more than two variable? Yes. Do I have any
No doubt.
doubts?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we have to prove the first theorem. So x plus x equal to x. I'll show you step by step how they prove. You just tell me which postulate they use. Tell me the postulate number, whether it's 4A, 4B, 2A, 2B. Anyone tell me which postulate says A equal to A dot 1 or A dot 1 equal to A or X dot 1 equal to X. Tell me the
2B,
postulate.
sir.
2B.
2B.
Are you sure?
2B.
Okay.
2B, sir. 2B.
Okay. Can you guess what is the next step?
Sir, X plus X equals to X, sir.
That is the fine. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Actually,
X dot 1 plus X dot 1.
no. X plus X equal to X is a theorem. That's not a postulate. And this theorem should be proved by postulates, using the postulate. We have to prove it using the postulates. And this one is replaced by X plus X bar. Can you tell me which postulates?
Postulate 5A. 5A.
Postulate
5A.
5A. Am I correct? You refer and tell. Then, can you guess what is the next step? Next step. Yes.
So,
Hmm.
so
Yes.
we have to do distributive law.
Distributive. Yeah, we can use it. Or else I'll show you. Now tell me. Yes. Which law we have used here? I think your friend is correct. Because we have two different operators.
It's
The
a
plus is
distributive
there
law.
and dot also there. Now tell me the number.
4B.
4.
B.
Am I correct? Then what
Yes,
is the
sir,
value
4B.
of, okay, what is the value of X dot X bar?
0.
0.
0.
0. Which postulate says that X dot X bar equals 0?
5B.
Sir,
5B.
5B.
Yes,
I-
yes, yes.
sir, here the second step,
Hmm.
5A1. Sir, how we write 1 as X plus X bar?
X plus X bar equal to 1. This one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, have we referred the postulate? Have we taken the snapshot or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You check the 5A.
Sir, 5A is De Morgan's law.
So that is theorem.
Oh,
There are
here,
postulate
here
and
you go. Postulate 5A. X plus X bar equal to 1.
Yes, sir. Yes,
X
sir.
dot X bar equal to 0. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so will these proofs come in the exam?
No. Just I'm showing how you have to
Oh, okay.
simplify step by step. Okay. You should
Okay,
know
sir.
what's the meaning of postulate and why do you want to use the postulate. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So X plus 0 equal to
X.
X. Which postulates?
2A.
X.
Yes. Which postulate says that?
2A.
2A. Okay. So similarly, we can prove another theorem. Now tell me the postulate number. Which postulate they use in the first step? Which postulate says X equal to X dot 1? X dot 1 equal to X?
2B.
2B. Okay, good. Then this one next step. Which postulate we used?
4A.
4A.
Distributive 4A.
And next one. Which one says we can change the group also?
3A.
It's commutative or distributive or associative? What is that?
Commutative.
Commutative.
Commutative. Am I correct? And next one says 1 plus y equal to 1.
2A.
2A, sir.
2A. Am I correct? And which
2B.
one says x dot 1 equal to x?
2B.
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 Okay. So this theorem is, what is the name of the theorem?
Absorption.
Absorption theorem. Okay.
Absorption.
So this theorem can be proved with the help of the postulate. So similarly, we can prove all the theorems. Okay. So in the exam, they won't ask step by step.
Can
They
you
will ask simplify this. They will ask simplify. What is the simplification of x plus xy equal to x. So this is the easiest one, but they won't ask this much easiest. So they will ask they will give some bigger expression. I have to reduce it. Okay.
Sir, can you move to the previous page?
Which one?
Before
This one?
Before this.
Yes.
1 second, sir.
Can you tell me what are the theorems we discussed? Theorem's name.
Proof or just
Absorption, De
proof
Morgan's
theorem, right?
commutative, associative, distributive law. Actually, these distributive we will say law. Distributive, commutative, associative is a law. De Morgan is a theorem. And
Involution.
absorption.
Involution.
Okay. Involution. Yes. And one more theorem is a consensus theorem. I'll show you. Have you noted this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And if I want to verify the De Morgan's, there is a proof. What we can do means we can substitute the values for x and y. Okay, so if we have two variable means four combinations, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So x plus y. Plus means which gate we have to use? AND gate or OR gate?
OR gate.
OR gate.
Okay,
OR gate.
So this is the OR of x and y value, and this is the complement of the OR gate. So complement means if you have 0, you will get 1, and 1 will be replaced by 0. So this is the LHS. So x plus y LHS value is 1,000 for the values of x and y 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. If I give the same value, first we are finding x bar. So 0 1 0 1 and 1 0 1 0. Next here y, if I y value is 0 means and y bar will be 1. So this 1 change to 0 and 0 change to 1 and 1 is changed to 0 because the y bar no. Then which operator they used here? X bar, y bar
And
means AND operator. Okay. And we have to perform AND operation between X bar and Y bar, and this is the result. So both the results are same. So this is for proving in another way without using the um, postulates. We can prove x plus y bar equal to x bar dot y bar. Okay, this is another way of proving the method. And the same De Morgan we can prove with the postulates also. You can try. Okay, you try it. Tell me in the next class. What are the postulate I have to use to prove the De Morgan's law? Okay. And there are some expression. So x dot x bar plus y. Now tell me which law I can apply here? Commutative, associative, or distributive? Okay, distributive. If you apply the distributive, what will I get? Yes, x dot x bar plus xy. Is it possible to minimize this expression?
Sir, x
Yes,
dot x bar
What
equals
is
to
the
0.
value of x dot x bar?
0.
0.
0. And
0.
0 plus anything, you will get anything. Am I correct? So something 0 plus anything, something you will get. So final answer is xy. And similarly here, which operator, which law I can apply? X
Distributive.
plus
Distributive.
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 And actually, yes, you have to expand this similar way also. Okay? This is the duality of this, and here you will get the answer x plus y. Okay, and x plus y into x plus y bar. Again, you have to expand this, and some terms will be reduced, and finally you can simplify this. So you try. You just go through this example easily. You can understand. Okay, any doubts you can ask me in the next class. Okay, I'll help you. So better take it as a snapshot of this. You, for future you can use this kind of simplification methods. Okay. Okay. Now I told you know Which theorem says a plus b plus c whole bar equal to a bar b bar c bar? Which theorem says?
DMARC.
DMARC.
De Morgan's.
De Morgan's.
Okay, De Morgan's. I told you, know, we can prove the De Morgan with the help of the postulates also. Here the example is given. The proof is given. So a plus b plus c. B plus is taken as the x. The first step we have taken as a, so a plus x whole bar. So if I have a plus x whole bar, what is the simplified value for that? A bar dot x bar. Am I correct? Then substitute the x value. X value is b plus c, and now it become a bar b plus c whole bar. And again you have to apply the De Morgan's, De Morgan for this. If you apply the De Morgan, you will get b bar dot c bar. So the final answer is a bar dot b bar dot c bar. Okay. But what I asked is prove the first step, that is here we are writing no a plus x whole bar equal to a bar x bar, and this you should prove with the postulate. That's your job. You have to prove with the postulate. You just try and show me. Okay. If it is possible, you try and show me, or else we will discuss. So again some examples are given. So x bar y z bar plus x bar y z whole bar. Can we apply the De Morgan's for this? F1?
Should be 2, sir.
Pardon?
What should be 2 in the above example? A plus B plus C 4 marks.
No, for in the first line of RHS, a plus x whole bar is there. No, this can be written as a bar dot x bar. Yes or no?
Okay.
Can you prove this? This is my question. Can you prove this? Show me the answer next class. Okay. Can we apply the De Morgan's for this x bar y z bar plus x bar y bar z whole bar?
Yes, sir.
Can we apply? Yes, because we have the whole bar, no? We can apply. Similarly, we can apply for this also. So, okay. Yeah, this is another very important one. That is consensus theorem. So, xy plus x bar z plus y z. So, please make a note in the consensus theorem. If a variable is true form in one term, in another term the variable will be in complement form. Here you can see in the first term xy, now x is in true form. In the second term x bar is z. Now the complement of the x here I am having. Okay. And in the third term, if I have the remaining of the x and x bar, that is in the first term y I have, the second term I have z, no. So if it comes there as third term, we can omit the third term, or we can neglect the third term. So the simplification of this one is nothing but xy plus x bar z. We can omit the yz. The proof is given here. Here you can see this xy plus x bar z plus yz, and this can be expanded. Now this is 3 variable function or 2 variable function or 4 variable. The given problem is it through 3 variable. In the last term, which variable is left? Which variable left here?
X plus.
X. Now you have to take the x, because the x is in the first term x is in the true form, and the second term x bar the complement form, no? So that's why we are taking the left term. So x plus x bar into yz. Now we can just expand this. If you expand x into yz plus x bar into yz, then you have to group xy separately. Now this is xy and this is xyz, and the second term what is given here? X bar z, no? So x bar z plus the remaining term. So in the first term xy is common, 1 plus z we are having. Do you have any doubts in this? Any doubts in this?
No,
X,
sir.
okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Similarly, here the x bar is that if you take x bar is that out, this will be 1, and here y is the no, so 1 plus y. So according to postulate, 1 plus y equal to what?
1.
1, and 1 plus z equal to 1.
1.
So we have xy plus x bar z. So this term is not required. After simplification, we can omit this term. So this is called consensus theorem. And sometime our student will do some mistake. They may think usually the third term or the last term is negligible. Last term we can omit. So most of the time the student will do mistake. Anyone tell me what is the simplification of this? The second, actually this is an example, but I'll ask you, okay. So I'm asking a plus b plus c bar, and the second term a plus b plus d bar, and the third term b plus c plus d bar. Can we apply the consensus theorem? Consensus
Yes, sir.
theorem?
Reality.
Sir.
Yes.
I do.
Now tell me which term will be omitted.
Second, sir.
Second term. Okay, why? What is the reason?
We can take a plus b equal to x and c plus
Hmm.
d dash equal to y.
Yes, you are correct. And specifically, why we have taken C and C bar? Is there any other answer?
It is a variable in which it is a complementary form. It is in
Yeah,
complementary form.
you are the correct. So only the C is having the true and complement form. Suppose sometime what will happen? One more variable will be in the true and complement form. That you should take care. Here, C and C bar will be in the complement. The first term C bar is complement. The third term C bar is in the true form. Now a plus b, you just keep it separately. You just take it as y, and here b plus d bar is z. So what is the value of a plus b plus b plus d bar according to our Boolean algebra? A plus b plus b plus d bar, is it a plus 2b plus
A
d
plus
bar?
B, sir.
A plus B plus D.
Yes. Is it b or 2b?
B, sir.
It's b. Okay, now that term is available now, a plus b plus d bar. So this term we can omit. Okay,
Sir, how
so yes, any doubts?
I can answer?
No, what I'm telling you, just refer with the first expression. Okay, so here xy, x bar y plus y z is there, no? Yes sir, no?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now instead of x, the second problem they were given c. Okay, instead of x they are given c. Now you have to find out the y value and z value. For the second problem is this one. Can you tell me for the second problem what is the y value and what is the z value?
A
Look
plus
at it.
can
Okay, a plus b is y or z? Z.
tell Z we can say because B
Okay,
dash is X.
a plus b is z. And what is y value? B plus d bar. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is yes or no? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so y plus z, it's given here. Now this y plus z can be omit. We can omit the second term. Okay, so like read the question carefully, then you can know whether we can apply the consensus theorem or not. Suppose this term is c only, a plus b plus c. Can we apply the consensus theorem?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Then
We
should be C
cannot
dash.
No, sir.
apply.
No.
Am I correct? Suppose if you have the whole bar, can we apply the De Morgan? If you have the whole bar, can we apply the De Morgan?
Yes,
Yes, we
we
can
can.
apply the
Yes,
De
sir.
Morgan. Okay. If you don't have the De Morgan, that is the answer is there. You have to find out the question. Sometime what will happen for the simplification? A bar dot B bar is given. If you apply the De Morgan, what will you get? Actually, that is the answer. We have the answer of the De Morgan. A bar dot B bar is the answer. What
A
is the
plus B
question?
whole
A
bar.
plus B the whole
A
bar.
plus
A
B
plus
whole
B
bar.
whole bar.
Yes, sometime you have to find the situation. This kind of situation also. Okay, for simplification, you should find out the question of the answer. Okay, that is also possible. Now, any doubts in the consensus theorem, De Morgan's commutative, associative, distributive? What is the involution? Anyone tell me what is the involution?
X bar whole bar equals to X, sir.
X double bar equal to X. Okay, X double bar equal to X. I think I uploaded the textbook on your course page. On VTop I uploaded. Okay. So please try to solve these 4 exercises yourself. And the star is given, no? This is our textbook only. The problem which are having the star, they didn't give the answer. Okay. For the remaining question, you have the answer, and you try to solve it. Okay. And I'll tell you what does it mean by literal terms and all these things. For example, just a minute, I'll show you. Is it visible to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, f1 has some Boolean expression. So f1 equal to xy plus xy bar z plus x bar y. Now, how many variables problem this one? How many variable function?
3, sir.
It's a 3 variable.
3.
Okay, x, y, z. Then, how many literals does it have? Literal means each variable you have to consider. So in the first term, how many literals are there? 2 literals. The
2.
second term, 3 literals. The third
3.
term, 3 literals. So totally
3.
how many literals are there? 8 literals are there. Okay. And how many terms are there?
3
How
terms.
many terms? 3
3
terms.
terms.
So you should know the difference between the variables, literals and the terms. Okay. And look at the F2 and tell me, is it how many variable problem? Is it 2
Two.
variable or 3
variables.
variable? 2 or 3?
3.
3
3
variable.
variables.
Three
What are the
variable.
3.
variables?
X, Y,
X,
Z.
Y, and Z.
X, Y,
X, Y,
Z.
and Z.
Okay. And how many literal?
4
4.
literals.
4 literals.
Four.
And how many terms?
4
How
literals.
many terms? 2
Two
terms.
terms.
2 terms.
Okay.
Two terms.
Okay. Now, do you have any doubts about literals?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So why I
No.
shown this one means in the exercise, here you can see this. The answer should be to 3 literal, 3 literal, 1 literal, and 4 literals. 2 literals means you should know the simplified answer should be in this size. Now, for example, if you take the 2.4e, how many literals in the question? How many literals?
4.
4. How
Even
many
4
11
literals?
11.
literals.
11 literals. And this one should be simplified to 2 literals.
2 literals.
Okay.
Yes.
And 2.4a, how many literals in the problem?
7.
7.
7. And this should
7.
be,
7.
yes, this should be simplified
3.
to 3 literals. Okay, now you know what does it mean by literals. And most of the problems in terms of literal only, minimum number of literals. The 2.2, 2.3, this say reduce, simplify the minimum number of literals. They didn't say how many literals it should be. But in the 2.4, exactly they are given. So you should simplify to this literal. Okay.
Yes.
Any doubts in this?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now I think you know this. This is the single quote. Single quote means whole bar. So A plus B dot C plus E bar F and whole bar. Single quote. No. What is the equivalent value? So sorry. Here I
Bar.
have mentioned. Either we can use the single quote or we can use the bar. Okay. So if you apply the De Morgan, what is the answer? If you apply the De Morgan's, what is the answer?
A bar
Yes, A bar dot B
B
bar
plus C whole bar.
plus C bar dot
plus E dot F bar.
E plus F bar. Okay. So this is the De Morgan's after applying the De Morgan's. The logic gates we will discuss in the next class. Any doubts in the Boolean algebra?
Okay. Sir, do we have the answers for this question?
I actually in your textbook for few problems the answer is not available. For few problems the answer is available. For example, 2.2 E and F answers are there because this is absence of asterisks. No, if there is a asterisk means you don't have the answer. You should find out. For verification, you can check. For example, you are solving some problem. No? First, you can start with the 2.2 E and 2.0 F. You after simplified, you verify with your textbook. If you are getting the correct answer, means you are going in the right track. Okay. Okay. Any other doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.